Anyone who knows me know that I believe it takes all of us working together. That means families, providers, policymakers, because at the end of the day, when one of us succeed, we all succeed. My name is Shirley Perez, and I am the parent of Timekia Lewis. Timekia Lewis is a 42-year-old individual. She has a primary diagnosis of developmental and intellectual disability with a seizure disorder and a secondary diagnosis of autism. Timekia was fine until she was about 3.5 years old. She was actually walking and talking. And then by the time she got to be 5 years old, she would be standing and for no reason, she would just lose her balance. And she stopped talking. And so I took her to the doctors and they said, Timekia is developmentally delayed. She told me that she was not functioning at the level that she should be. What they were telling me was that I might as well put her in an institution because she would probably never progress past an 18-month-old. And if I ever wanted a chance at having a life because of the level of care that she would need, that would be my best bet. I was outside with her, and a young lady asked me if I knew about CARC, which was what Envision was called at that time. My daughter got into their program at 5 years old, and at the age of 22, she graduated. And I soon found out that that was a whole different can of worms, so to speak. Because Timekia had higher needs, there wasn't a program within Envision that was qualified to really work with her. So I talked to Mr. Snyder, and so within 2 weeks of her graduating, Envision did their magic, and there was a program, West Inglewood Frick. Inside that program, there were 3 rooms that was created, and Timekia was able to be placed in one of those rooms. It was an effort by Envision to learn, to see how to meet the needs of individuals who had higher needs. But I always had someone who was trying to help me, and I'm so grateful to them for never giving up. Envision is a lifeline for families like mine. Staff saw Timekia as an individual. Susan Garner got me to understand and to think outside of my normal box with Timekia. She said, Miss Perez, I see Timekia being taken care of, but I don't see her being prepared to be independent. I realized that I needed to let Timekia be a little bit more independent. The past 2-3 years, I can honestly say that Timekia has been living her best life. I'm living mine. She has an awesome one-to-one, Annette Davis, who works with her. Timekia has been in the community. She goes shopping. She goes to the beach. These are things that she does without me. The Envision program has given her the opportunity to grow, to be respected by her peers. I want to be connected with a progressive organization like Envision, who will look at not just brick and mortar, but looking at independence. Envision Unlimited for my daughter and I is family. The leadership is investing in the future of our individuals, not just with words, but with action, with supports, with programs. Envision has created an environment where Timekia can be looked at as an individual and not at her disability. So when you, donors, make these donations, you are part of that process. You're part of that partnership that is making people's lives become a reality. And I'm so grateful to you for that. So very grateful.